Hello and welcome to Model Dads. Courtesy of Charlie over at Pen and Sword, we have an opportunity to review and give away a copy of Paul Davies' recent Battlefields in Miniature, making realistic and effective terrain for wargames. Paul Davies may already be familiar to those of you who have read some of his tutorials in Wargames Illustrated. Suffice to say, Paul is a talented and prolific maker of wargaming scenery and terrain. This, his first book, consists of 18 chapters over 287 hardbound illustrated pages, covering the practicalities of making or adapting your own wargame scenery. Chapter 1 usefully reviews the basic tools of the trade, and whilst you may feel you've seen it all before, Davies provides a contemporary and comprehensive review of the kit available, including recommended manufacturers or suppliers of circle cutters, high density foam and static grass applicators. A useful tabulated inventory of materials and their adhesives identifies the range of materials required and their practical applications. Chapter 2 provides an inspirational overview of what has been achieved by others utilising different types of media. This well-illustrated chapter usefully compares the relative merits of terrain cloths, including fleece, throws, fake fur, gaming mats, terrain tiles, hex terrain and custom sculpted terrain. Whilst I cannot agree with the author's recommendation of the manufacturer terrain mat, coverage is comprehensive and sets the scene for Chapter 3, which briefly evaluates the pros and cons of each of these various types, before going into a detailed how-to of each within Chapters 4, 5 and 6. Again, these chapters are punctuated with numerous practical and in some cases inspirational examples relating to temperate Europe, desert and sea, but not surprisingly, given the popularity of the genre, space. Chapters 7 to 18 are devoted to the construction of specific types of scenery, including rivers and ponds, walls, trees, hedges, roads and buildings. These often short chapters are chock full of useful tips, like this one for creating wattle panel fences out of textured paper and cocktail sticks. Or how about bocage out of the foam bricks used by florists, or flexible road sections out of sealant. Closing chapters feature some truly meaty projects like this Roman bridge, a Dark Age fort, an Anglo-Saxon Great Hall, or this bonkers-tastic 16th century yarn hall. Battlefields in Miniature provides novice and accomplished wargame modelers with a wealth of ideas, insight and inspiration. Wonderfully illustrated and narrated in an engaging, light-hearted prose, Davies provides readers with sage advice about how to enhance existing items of scenery, through to scratch building your own project with little specialist material and always with an eye on the purse strings. Ideal for broadening your horizons or introducing you to this aspect of the hobby, Battlefields in Miniature comes highly recommended. So much so, in fact, that if you'd like to get hold of a copy for free, swing by the Model Dads blog and send us a photo showing us why your scenery needs a makeover. Courtesy of Pen and Sword, the candidate considered to be the most in need will receive a copy of Paul Davies' Battlefields in Miniature at the end of the month. Get snapping!